Greetings. We are at the meeting place. I just want to share with you guys a testimony that I heard over 20 years ago. It's about the restoration of a household. And it's about a South American couple that come down from their country to America because of the big dream. So as they get down to America, it's difficult because they could not find no housing, no job. So they go to a local church. Now it's a husband, a wife, and his young child. And so the pastor takes them in and he covers them and he gives them, lodging, and he says, you can stay here. And so as they're staying there, they're growing in the Lord. They're there all the time. But the pastor gets a prophetic word and he says, I believe this is from God. I think you should go out today and you're going to find a job. So the man listens, he gets up, he goes out, and lo and behold, he finds a job. And it's according to the trade he had over there in his country. And he is just so excited. So now the family moves out of the pastor's house. They get their own house. Financially, everything is kicking in. They're doing good. But there's something that is wrong now. Now the man, his heart is captured by his job or his money, that he no longer goes to church all the time, 3 times a week, 2 times a week. Now it dwindles down to no times a week. And the wife is seeing the man change, and she's getting burdened. Her heart is heavy, so she's just interceding for her house. She's interceding for her husband. Meanwhile, the child, a son, he's about 9 years old now, and every time the father comes in from work, he says, Dad, he runs to his dad. Dad, could we spend some time? Could we please spend some time? And the dad is pushing him away and saying, Dad, child, I'm so sorry. My son, I just have to go back to work. I just can't spend this time with you right now. So the son says, okay. So he goes off, and the mother sees it, and she's still interceding, still waiting for the breakthrough. So the child spends his time going around the neighborhood, throwing out garbage and mowing lawns, just making some extra money. And when the father comes home, he sees the child, and the child drops everything he's doing. He says, Dad, oh, you're here. He jumps in his arms. Dad, could we spend some time today? And the dad says, no, I'm sorry. I'm actually headed back to work, and I can't spend time today, son. I'm just so sorry. I promise you I'll spend time with you when I find the time. So he says, okay, Dad, but let me ask you a question. He says, son, I'm actually leaving now. He said, Dad, just wait. How much money do you make an hour? He says, I make a lot of money. But Dad, how much money do you make an hour? Tell me how much money. He said, I make $35 an hour. Back then it was really great money. And the son said, okay. So he heads off. And the wife is just looking and watching like, God, please, I need you to restore my house. So finally, there's no more church, no more activity. The man is totally disconnected. But he comes back home. And when he comes back home, his wife looks at him and she points to the kid. And the kid starts noticing he's there, and he runs. Dad, he jumps in his dad's arms. His dad catches him and he says, Dad, can we spend time today? He puts his son back down and he says, I'm sorry, I have to really go back to work again. I'm sure that, the time will come when we would actually really spend the right time together, the time that you want. So as he's heading out the door, the son stops him, grabs him. No, Dad, wait. He says, son, I gotta go. He said, no, Dad, wait, please, look what I got. He reached into his pocket, pulls out $35, and he says, Dad, could I spend time with you for 1 hour? The father drops on his knees, raises his hands into the air. He says, God, what have I done to my family? And he repents before the Lord right there. He has a change of mind, a change of heart, because now he sees what's going on. And the woman is rejoicing now because there was a restoration fulfilled in her life that she's always been praying for. Now, we have a story also in the Bible about Jairus. He was a leader of the synagogue, and his daughter is dying. She's on her deathbed, and he's searching and looking for Jesus. He said, oh, I need Jesus to help me. I need Jesus to help me. And you, my friend, you're looking, you're searching, you're waiting. God, when is the answer going to take place? I need the restoration of my house. And as Jesus comes on the scene and he sees him, he says, Jesus, I need you to go to my house. My daughter's dying. Please, please. My situation is really, really bad. She's about to die. She's about to die. I need you to go. He says, I'll go. On his way there, we see a woman for 12 years with the issue of blood. What happens? She reaches through, unclean, right? She's unclean. She don't care. She's going through the crowd. She grabs the hem of his garment. And what happens? Power leaves him. He discerns it. He turns around. She's healed. He says, woman, your faith, what you believed, made you whole. Because you've seen my heart concerning what I believe about my people. I am their healing. It made you whole. Here's the mystery. Jairus' daughter was 12 years old, laying on her deathbed. Here comes the servant saying, don't trouble Jesus no more. Your daughter has passed away. She's died. Don't trouble the master. Your daughter's dead, man. Your daughter's dead. He says, no, wait. Jesus says, have faith. At that time, Jews are not supposed to touch anybody that's dead. But yet, since Jesus already was touched by an unclean woman, it made him, according to their laws, not clean. So he goes, he touches the daughter, and the daughter gets raised from the dead. Now, this synagogue, this leader, Jairus, his daughter's restored. Could it be the 12-year-old child, the mother of that child, was the woman with the issue of blood? Because she had it for 12 years too. And as a leader of the synagogue, you had to kick her out. So being faithful to the law, he had to disconnect from his wife. But yet Jesus, because of every situation, everything that has caused disconnection, everything that has caused you to be separated, God brought the restoration of the household. My friend, that's the word of the Lord for you. God is restoring your house. He's bringing the connection back. He's restoring. He's bringing your family back. He's bringing your son back. He's bringing your husband and your wife back. My friends, it is time for the restoration of your house. God bless you, the Meeting Place Church.